I am so happy to be a Spider-Man fan. To give you a really quick, short but sweet non-spoiler talk of Spider-Man No Way Home, the most anticipated MCU film that we have all been waiting for. Is it worth the wait? Absolutely. Is the movie worth watching? Is the movie worth seeing? Is everything the build up that there, the culmination of the multiverse and everything? Yes. Were the villains balanced out in this film? Yes. It worked. It's like 5 villains in this movie. And you know, sometimes certain movies, you know, like in the third old school Spider-Man films or any movie that has too many characters or villains, stuff like that, it gets a little messy and hashtaggy and stuff like that. But I am really shocked that this film has done it all well balanced out. Tom Holland's performance, really off the charts in this film. Very emotional. In this film, it is quite a dark, certain parts of it is a darker tone in a Spider-Man film. And, you know, of course, they have this simple MCU, you know, sense of humor, jokes in there, and stuff like that. Yeah, some of it landed, and some of it really worked, because there were some scenes that I was really laughing out loud and stuff like that. Tom Holland did an amazing job performance as Spider-Man. You could really feel like his acting and his character breakthrough in this film is much more dynamic. He gets better and better in every Spider-Man film that he's doing. Zendaya is still amazing as MJ and stuff like that. Spider-Man is friends. Ned is still the nerdy, funny type guy. That's he's just Ned. The villains. Oh my God, man! The breakout villain in this film was William Dafoe's Green Goblin from the start. He's more developed now. He does much more in this film, including, don't get me wrong, including Dr. Octopus. He was fantastic and great. And Max Dillon Electro, which is Jamie Foxx, Sandman, Thomas Hayden Church, and also the guy who played the Lizard. They were all spot on, and each of them had their moment of time to shine. Each of them had their moment of time to shine, which was well balanced out, well relatable. And what's funny is that it left off where those villain characters were left off in certain movie points and stuff like that. Now, without giving out too much spoiler, it is so many amazing things in this film that they have succeeded. This is like a love letter note to every Spider-Man fan. Doctor Strange also was great too. I want to point that out as well too. That the visual effects were so great and everything. It felt like it was the top-notch, next level visual effects. They're like how in Doctor Strange, but this one took it to a whole new, crazy level of effects for a Spider-Man film. This is like a film that you could just die happy and just say, after seeing this, I am satisfied. This film, man, really blew my mind. It's very emotional in certain parts. There were a couple of scenes, I think 2 or 3, like get your tears, like endgame emotion, but not like too much endgame emotion, but like there's one part that will make you like sob or cry a little bit, but then there's a couple parts of which I honestly, like, I really sobbed up. Like it was like the emotional, oh my God, like a joyful moment that happens in this film that's just awe-inspiring, man. It's hard for me not to say, not to spoil it, but and the action in this film is very good. I thought the action was way better, of course, in Spider-Man Homecoming, and the Far From Home action was pretty good, which I enjoyed. But this No Way Home, in my opinion, in my vast opinion, the action took it to a whole top-notch. Still the same MCU kind of action, kind of feel, but just top-notch better. The first act of the film, you know, it takes place after, you know, Far From Home. Mysterio, you know, if you saw the first one, Mysterio told Spider-Man's secret identity, so he has to go through the hiding, ask Doctor Strange, blah, blah, blah. Starts off a little, you know, nice and slow, but a good nice and slow, because, you know, I heard some reviews, they start off a little clunky, stuff like that, but for me, in my opinion, start off nice and slow, very good build up, and Peter try to get his head around and all this responsibility that's built up on him, because he's just a teenage kid, you know, and he's trying to get into college, trying to live his life, but, you know, he's Spider-Man, so he has to do spider things, you know. But when the second act, and when the third act, oh my God. And I can understand what they meant is like I feel like an end game feel to it, and man, that third act, man, that action scene, man, it's really really rewarding. Let's just put it that way. The second act, it builds up great and stuff like that, and just the villains. I just seeing Alfred Molina again, William Dafoe, just seeing all of it. Without getting too much spoilers away, I really enjoyed this film. You should definitely go see it, and please do not spoil yourself out, stuff like that. I would always say this, that the other old school Spider-Man films do count, you know, because because you have to understand the villain's backstory of how they got there and stuff like that, and what their motives is, stuff like that. So it will give you emotionally attached to that moment, stuff like that. But overall, this film is outstanding, man. I will give this film out of 10 a 9.5 out of 10. Is it a perfect Spider-Man film? No, because I still enjoy Spider-Man 2 as my favorite Spider-Man film. But Far From Home, No Way Home, excuse me, is in my second place for my favorite Spider-Man film. And for the MCU Spider-Man films, how I would rank it, No Way Home will be my top, Far From Home will be my second, and Homecoming will be my third for the Spider-Man MCU films, stuff like that. It's that great. The hype is insanely real. Of course, you know, there's some parts that's like a little so forth, but that's just nitpicky. But overall, it didn't ruin my experience of the film. This film is Spider genius, man. John Watts did a great job. Everybody in the cast did a doggone great job. I'm shaking my head because I'm trying not to spoil too much of it. But I will have a spoiler talk in the next vid, stuff like that, so y'all check that out. But I will give Spider-Man No Way Home 9.5 out of 10. Please see it. Must watch. I am buying this the first day on 4K Blu-ray. It's that great. And if you're a Spider-Man fan, it's a love letter. It's a love letter to all Spider-Man fans. Just putting that out there and stuff like that. And I can't wait to see what this future's going to do. There's 2 post-credit scenes, of course. It's amazing. Amazing. Spectacular. All the great titles that they gave for Spider-Man. Yes, it's the best one. It's the best one in my opinion. So what you guys and girls thoughts about Spider-Man No Way Home? Have you seen the film? And if not, comment below and let me know. Also, if you enjoyed my review, click like, subscribe, and share. And more videos we post each and every other week. Like I said, there will be a spoiler talk that will be coming up soon. And yeah, this film was off the charts. And I saw it in Dolby Cinema and in Dolby Atmos. Really great experience. Really great experience. Woo! It's awesome being a Spider-Man fan, y'all. That's it. So this is Denzel B. Red signing out with a bang. Woo!